Welcome to Pass the Wire TV, your #1 source for horse racing news and interviews, handicapping analysis, betting insights, and more. Pass the Wire TV covers the biggest races at the best tracks.
Garnet and Sire to win the Monmouth Stakes at Saratoga. The Grey Wizard is absolutely flying. Champagne won. The Grey Wizard. Oh, it's very close. Leave it to the judge.
Like, share, and subscribe to Pass the Wire TV. Nobody does it better.
They're up at Saratoga.
Tracking trips from Pass the Wire and the Pick Six King, Geo Sette. As your handicapping partner, John is your second set of eyes on the past performances, replays, numbers, trips, and more, helping you find the angles and plays others miss. Each week you get expert analysis, smarter ways to press your opinions, and the keys to cashing bigger tickets. Tracking trips from Pass the Wire. Give yourself an edge and partner with a pro. Get a second set of trained, experienced eyes. Join today. Membership has its benefits.
Hey, what do you say, everybody? Geo Sette with Pass the Wire TV back at you on a Sunday morning following a super Saratoga Saturday and an amazing full card racing day at Monmouth Park, the 2024 Haskell Stakes. Giving you a little bit of a recap as I have strong recollections and added film review on this Sunday morning. First things first, at Saratoga. I got to jump right to Thorpedo Anna. You know, one thing I've been saying all year round about this gal, I see greatness in this filly beyond. I think, I've mentioned this to a few people, I think she's scratching the surface of being a filly in the category of personal ensign. So, in the coaching club, American Oaks, Thorpedo Anna took care of business, even though she had a very difficult start, just overwhelmed the field. Second was Candied. Now, if you remember on my show, Saratoga Saturday, like I said, nothing to write home about. However, 4-horse field, an exacta that pays $440, winning by 4, second by 4, it's a beautiful thing. A winning ticket is better than a torn ticket, especially when you have the exacta 100 times. Nice profit, exciting race. Thorpedo Anna really developing into what could be a all-time great filly. I know there's much to be seen, but she's special. Then, to recap the Lake George, I'll tell you, Mr. Sette made a very robust wager on Sweet Rebecca. I had a very strong opinion on her in the race. And as they turned for home, she appeared to be ready to just pounce on him and win the race. I couldn't get past her. And what happened? She was pounced by Pounce, who I had on my handicap on the underneath. So, frustrating loss with Sweet Rebecca in the Grade 3 Lake George. But listen, you got to take the good and you got to take the bad. And you got to expect, if you're going out for a full day of racing, you're going to have some major upsets, which was, Saratoga was littered with them yesterday. Now let's move on to the Haskell Day card. Of course, I released my full card grid. I was optimistic about being in the thick of things in the early pick 5, where I was eliminated. a few really frustrating upsets early on. So I struggled my ways through the beginning part of the card at Monmouth. We take the good with the bad. Then, of course, we watched the magnificent mare, Idiomatic. She's on the board at 1-9. Obviously, going against a less significant field because she's a Grade 1 champion. And she looked defeated. But the great mares, the real great horses, find a way. So she dug down deep and she got it done. This was a lot of fun to watch Idiomatic. Just a very impressive win considering the circumstances that she was going through during the race. Let's move forward to Monmouth's race 9. I think that's hold on, let me turn to it on my page here. This way I got quick reference to it. Right, all right. In race 9, the Wolf Hill Stakes, that's the 5.5 furlong sprint. I was all over Nothing Better. I love the horse. I had a very strong opinion on him, gelding. My handicap actually had 2 scratches underneath, which put me in a position. This is one of the reasons why I go very deep in my handicap. So my handicap was 8, 6, 5, 9, 10, 4, 3. The 10 and the 4 was scratch. So it left me with Nothing Better over the 6, 5, 9, 3. So I put a Sette Superfecta key, which I talk about very often. Bam, it happens. The 8, Nothing Better, wins going away. And I had 2 robust prices in my handicap, so I super keyed them for $1. $24 turns into over a G. That's what you got to do sometimes. It doesn't always work out, but you got to be decisive and go for it. The next race, which way, it proves my point where you can go out and play a full card like I did. I was down on just about every race. 3 races at Saratoga, and prominently most of my wagers were at Monmouth Park. I played 13 of the 14 races. You just need to crush 1, 2, or 3, and you go home a big winner. So in the 10th, a horse that I've been following exclusively, and I had seen him in the paddock, my own eyes, looked wonderful. And when Irad mounted him, I just saw the confidence. He looked sensational, and Tapit Trice took care of business. Great start. I knew he was ready to roll when he went down to the lane. In the stretch, won easy. That 8-8 double paid $42 and a nice profit for Mr. Sette multiple times. Like I said, you crush a few good races, you know you're a winner, even if there's upsets. And there will be upsets. There was a big upset at Monmouth Park when in the long race. Let's go to that. It was a little frustrating because I knew the horse was going to be on the lead. Let me just get to that for a second as I turn through my pages. So in the United Nations, I was on Web Slinger. I made a nice bet. Didn't work out. And the horse broke well, was in good position. Thought the horse was just going to show his class and run him down with Sayaz. Never made his presence felt in the stretch. But Get Smoking. Now, Get Smoking, I had marked down, wasn't in my handicap, didn't like him. But he had done the same thing at Kentucky Downs, which is a very quirky track, at 1.5 miles, wire to wire at a big number. Sure enough, he pulled off the same thing at Monmouth Park at 1 3/8. I tore up all the tickets. I couldn't use them because I just felt like there was going to... And there was. He defeated the odds because it was pretty fast. It was a fast pace considering the distance. Still got it done. Big effort by De La Cruz, Mark Casse, and Get Smoking. All right, let's turn to the big one. Hey, listen, hats off to Dornoch. I mean, listen, wonderful as a juvenile. He kind of like, as a 3-year-old, his first couple races, didn't show much. underperformed, if you will. But the way he won the Belmont Stakes and then coming to Monmouth yesterday and just showing guts and holding his position, Sayaz with a world-class ride. You thought Mind Frame, again, almost a mirror image of the Belmont Stakes. Same scene after the 8th pole, and Mind Frame, it seemed like he was going to get past him, couldn't. Dornoch emerges victorious. Congratulations to Danny Gargan and all the connections of Dornoch. I said, in my opinion, he was a contender. Was he my top choice? No. I leaned towards Tuscan Sky and Timberlake. Tuscan Sky had an extremely poor start. He actually spotted the field like 15 lengths. I knew he had no shot after that. Timberlake raced well, but obviously third best for Brad Cox, who, by the way, I met trackside. Good guy, gentleman, all class. Haskell was eventful, big crowd at Monmouth Park. Dornoch, the deserving winner. Much to be seen going forward. We have many more Saratoga Saturday shows. I just want to offer some thoughts on a great Saturday at Saratoga and me live at Monmouth Park. A day I'll never forget. I actually was at the press conference, and as it winded down, I had the opportunity to not only congratulate Danny Gargan personally, but I held the Haskell Trophy. How much did that mean to me, attending the Haskell 35 times? So, big day for Geo Sette. See you next time on Past the Wire team. God bless you. God bless your family.
They're off in the 2023 First Crop Sires race. Maximum Mischief makes the lead with the most 2-year-old maiden special winners by any sire. On the backstretch, Matoli and Omaha Beach close the gap with stakes performers from coast to coast. Vino Rosso finds his best and leads on the turn with 4 Grade 1 colts on dirt. But it's Matoli with his 3rd TDN Rising Star, your champion freshman, leading an impressive Spendthrift Superfecta.
With new
You're watching Past the Wire TV.
DRF All Access Past Performances. With one best-in-class product, you now get all 3 past performance formats. Go to drf.com and use coupon code 1FREEPP for a free single card today.
Meany, a top 10 first crop sire in 2023, standing at McMahon of Saratoga. 14 first crop winners, including My Shady Lady, winner of the $500,000 New York Stallion Series 5th Avenue Stakes, Grade 2 winner, Winstock, and Stakes winner, Solo Shot. Solo Meany, the 7th leading freshman sire and the only top 10 freshman sire with a Grade 1 or Grade 2 winner. He sired a $700,000 2-year-old at the OBS April sale. His juveniles sold for nearly 6 figures on average, more than 12 times the stud fee. Solo Meany, a controversial DQ from being a Grade 1 winner by 2-time Horse of the Year Curlin, standing at McMahon of Saratoga Thoroughbreds.
does it better.